Drone wall we see as part of bigger project, which now is called Eastern Flank Watch. Really, we are facing clear challenges. Russia is testing the EU and NATO, and our response must be firm, united, and immediate.
Statements about shooting down Russian planes are, at the very least, reckless and irresponsible, and, of course, dangerous in their consequences.
Drone wall we see as part of bigger project, which now is called Eastern Flank Watch. Really, we are facing clear challenges. Russia is testing the EU and NATO, and our response must be firm, united, and immediate. An immediate priority for drone wall, which with advanced detection, which really we lack in some places, tracking of drones and interception capabilities of drones. That joint approach would really help also some other areas like border control to protect ourselves against illegal migration, and that is what we need to have in mind. It should also be developed with Ukraine together, because their experience here is, brings a lot of added value.
It is clear that there should be a broad range of capabilities. Detection, counter-drone, and command and control capabilities are all important. There must be a comprehensive approach towards these drone threats.
Baltic states, Poland, and especially those provocations with the drones, recent ones, I see as a priority really, first of all, to have effective detection system. Effective detection system, because that, from my point of view, is lacking at the moment. And if we shall not see, who is flying in, then definitely, everything else will not be working.
Well, the European environment is like a self-exciting mechanism right now. They're the ones throwing in the questions and making irresponsible statements. Statements about shooting down Russian planes are, at the very least, reckless and irresponsible. And, of course, dangerous in their consequences. We heard the exchanges when our planes were accused of allegedly violating Estonian airspace. However, no evidence, let alone convincing evidence, was presented. And of course, against the backdrop of such recklessness, such aggressive statements are yet another very significant escalation of tensions near our borders.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that we will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest newsmakers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry guards.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HD videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.